We have more herbivores, lots of Ignis mod updates, and so much more to showcase for the first proper mod news of the new year. So without further ado, let's just dive right into it. We're starting off with a brand new Ankylosaurid mod to come to the game. In fact, this is one of the earliest known Ankylosauruses to exist. With its holotype being discovered in 1995, this dinosaur comes from the upper Jurassic of the Morrison Formation. Regardless, this is Gargoyleosaurus, which is being made by the Dinosauria project, the same mod that's making this Brachiosaurus. The Gargoyle has had a low poly model showcased and completed, which has been showcased by the creators, as well as a close-up of the head of the dinosaur as well, and the detail of it is gorgeous. Now in-game we are unsure what it will be like, but this is a very small dinosaur in real life, so I have a slight feeling that this is probably going to be a two-slot Ankylosaur in the game, likely one doing fracture and not bone break instead, because if I can imagine something this small doing bone break would be an absolute menace. Regardless, what's your thoughts on this? Because I know you want more herbivore mods, and I know this is definitely something to be excited for. The Ichthyovenator got some updates recently with some new skins to share, and of course these were by Fortress, the creator of the mod. Fortress did also make two new skins for the Great Triceratops mod, or well updated one of the skins to address something in regards to it. These are the changes on the screen there, but let's skirt back to the Ichthyovenator. So they said these skins were in no particular order, and these are the Lacustrine, Laos and Atlas. Now, I have a feeling that the first and the last two are Lacustrine, and the other two are Laos and Atlas. But do correct me if I'm wrong, Fortress. If you know I've made an error here, do let me know, because I have no clue which one is which. Regardless, these are beautiful skins. They look great on the dinosaur's model, and also this dinosaur just gets better and better with every time I see it. I'm thoroughly impressed and cannot wait for the Ichthyovenator. I know there's a fair few of you out there who are excited for this one. What are your thoughts? What is your favorite skin? Let me know in the comments. There is so much to talk about in regards to the Bristlewing, from animations to skins and the baby model, and of course the species. So let's just start with the baby, because the baby model was teased by the developers of the mod, and it is adorable. It's also bald, which of course is quite standard among babies, but I just wanted to point that out. Then you get the three species of the mod as well, one of which is also very bald, so it looks like that baby just never grew any hair, but they do vary on the amount of quills that they will have as the species go along from left to right. From left, you've got the more bald one, and on the right, you've got the one with the most quills, and I think that's pretty cool. As for the skins, of course, we did get some that were showcased. Firstly, the skin that was showcased on the baby skin was also confirmed to be coming as a skin on the adult, a mix of greys, blacks, and oranges. The next skin is a skin based off Kindle, a little bearded dragon, which was Kel's. I'm pretty sure that passed away a couple weeks ago now. This is a red skin, basically based off of Kindle, and it is a really nice homage to Kindle. We all love Kindle, the best beardy ever. And now the animations, there is a lot of course, so it's likely I'll play them after I've spoke about them, so I'm going to list off what they are now. There's a weird sniff of sorts. It's kind of like a look emote, but it sniffs as well and then just stares at you. Then there's a walk animation, and then you get a fair few emotes, which are a snarl, a tongue lick, and a stretch, as well as a yawn emote as well. Here's all of the emotes showcased back to back. Let me know which one's your favorite. And you know what? We're not going to stop there with the dragons, because the next one is another Ignis mod. And it's another dragon that is in development. although this is one of the two that are there in their ETA section alongside the Malagantus. You have this one, which is the rhynax. Now the rhynax has been updated. It's not going to be an omnivore anymore, it's going to be a herbivore, and this will be a mid-sized flyer in the game as well. We get to see some new stuff to do with the model, as the low poly version has been completed by Decarex, who has done a fantastic job of this so far. Great work, and personally I cannot wait for this mod. While of course the low poly model doesn't give too much aside from what it would generally look like, this thing being a herbivore will definitely be interesting, because it means it's one of a few herbivore flying mods to come to the game. And also, this thing is absolutely jacked. It's definitely been taking inspiration from Noel Denzel, and hopefully this one doesn't oil up. Anyways, let's talk about some non-dragons. So, of course, we want more herbivores, and well, I can reveal to you another one. This is Sinoceratops, a brand new mod being made by El Reptiliano, which was shown just at the cusp of the end of 2024. This is a brand new mod that has just been announced to be in development for Path of Titans, and it looks absolutely awesome. It's likely that for now, the Gargoyleosaurus mod that's also being made by El Reptiliano will get the spotlight and preference in development, but I'm sure as time goes on, more will be shown for this mod. This to me would be a similar niche to that of the Styracosaurus. While I'm unsure if it will be bigger, I'm quite sure it would definitely be a good competitor. Hopefully we get to see more news on this one soon, because I absolutely love the model of this and the skin as well. The skin's made by Pi, and I think this was made by El Reptiliano and the Wrath of the Goliaths team. I'm pretty sure, something like that. Regardless, it looks great. So, I have the most terrifying news to share with you. The JFD team are bringing back the Poposaurus, a mod that struck fear into everyone's hearts back in around 2021. Or was it 2020? It was around that time regardless. Either way, this was teased with a very small teaser trailer that was only 17 seconds long, showing it run by the screen very briefly, and there isn't really much else to say about it. Aside from, of course, me reacting with a scared cat image, and then one of the mod creators saying that he will be manageable, I promise, and then the other one saying, I do not promise this. So we're back to square one. We don't know if it's going to be insane like it was in 2021, or if it will be a bit more manageable this time. Regardless, I'm really hoping it's going to be more manageable. Either way, it's very exciting to see more old mods returning. Now let's talk about some Exargilla mods, because an upcoming mod made by Erebus through the Exargilla team is the Meraxes, a large Carcharodontosaurid from Argentina. Currently in development, this has the low poly model already made and the rig done as well as 5 animations: the trot, idle, sprint, sitting and sleeping. So far this has 7 out of its tasks completed on Trello. The other day it was announced that this dinosaur will be getting a slight TLC in terms of its development, showcasing some changes to the low poly model as well. The main differences is a slight notch on the hip, as well as the face getting smaller and less pronounced features on the face. Although we also get 2 new animations as well, the walk and of course the sprint. So let me know, are you excited for the Meraxes, another large theropod coming to the game, although still a bit to go in its development, as it's still very early in its development stages? I'd love to know your thoughts. Now, of course, this was another mod that was teased at the end of the year. This was the Exargilla Gannet, which is introducing a new series of mods which are being made by Fledged Feathers, who done the concept art for this, and it's going to be a mod group that's specialized on upsized modern day birds to come to the game. And so let's talk about it. This likely will be dwarfed by other flies in the game, but it's of course upsized to be the same size as Deinonychus. This is the Gannet, of course, and they have showcased a couple things off in the concept art, like its size comparison, its courting emote, and the fact that it will be able to dive at high speeds to catch fish. This will also have different species, like that of the regional gannets, and of course boobies as well. The base species, however, is a northern gannet. One last thing that I do want to quickly mention is bluesuchos provided some new updates to some of his mods. Firstly, some concept art for a Sucho TLC, and then some animations for a new Spinosaurus mod, which shows both the run and the walk, or is it the trot and the walk, one or the other. That being said, we also get to see a claw attack for the Spinosaurus, and then a model of a Gigantoraptor as well, which is a low poly model. And that's some of the stuff that I just wanted to quickly add to this video. But of course, everybody, that's all the mods for today. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Which one's your favorite? What are you most excited for? And yeah, that's that for the first mod news video for the year. It's kind of been a busy year so far, so I mean, this kind of just kept getting delayed a little bit, but here it is. Anyways, I'll see you all in the next one. Have a great day. Peace.